doesn't matter. Hey, doesn't matter.
It don't matter what they say, we gon' talk anyway. Bell rings, mic check, let the real ones play. From the legends to the new blood climbing the ladder. Welcome to the show, it doesn't matter. Notorious Dome set the tone, main event status. BDC bring a fire, every take savage. Strap facts with the knowledge, history splatter. Poppy planting a wild card, say it loud, it doesn't matter. No filter, no bias. This is the It Doesn't Matter podcast.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host, I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with Strap Facts, and I'm also here with Ringside, the other part of the crew. They ain't here right now, but it doesn't matter because we taking them way back 10 years ago to NXT TakeOver Dallas, and Ringside and Strap were in attendance. So we're gonna reminisce. I remember watching this show, and it was a classic. Ringside, Strap, let me know, how was the crowd? It looked live up in there. How was it? Tell me some experiences.
Well, first, I think was pretty cool. We sat on the floor for this. We were maybe 7 or 8 rows back. It's hard to remember. We sat in the friends and family section this year, first time. So we had all the super fans sitting around us, right? In the row directly in front of us, we had Mick Foley's daughter, Noelle Foley, was there with her few people, right? And directly in front of us, sitting in front of me, and then to my left, sitting in front of my friend T-Boy, we had former NFL players, Gary Barnidge and D'Angelo Williams.
And Strap didn't know neither one.
Nope.
Still though.
Now, Dom, you are an NFL fan, is this correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you know how tall Gary Barnidge is?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not sure.
6'7".
So you couldn't
That's a
see.
big. That's a big motherfucker. No, Tony couldn't see. I could see just fine. So we're sitting there, and we keep having to do this, and him and D'Angelo are having a great time, having an awesome time, which is great. So after the show, Tony tweets at him, "Man, I had a great time at TakeOver Dallas, but Gary Barnidge is so damn big, I couldn't see nothing." He goes, "Bro, you should have just asked me to move. I'm so sorry." And it's very sweet of him. It was very nice. But the crowd was it's one of those ones where you are on the edge of your seat the entire time, where something is happening and everybody does that kind of that rising. Oh, you're doing that, and you're so friggin' excited. It's just pure electricity. This is one of those crowds that only a TakeOver could satisfy. And I'm sure there's old PWG shows. I know there's some AEW shows. There's all sorts of shows that do it. But from a WWE standpoint, you only got these kind of people at a TakeOver show.
Yeah. Yes. Strap, what are your thoughts?
That's what such a sweet boy Ringside is. That I've never heard this story before, as close as we are, because he knows I would just go over my head. I'm like, I don't know who these guys are. great NFL reference.
Know your audience.
Yeah, so that's wonderful. Sitting on the floor is always a tough situation, no matter where you are. I mean, for me personally, after all these years sitting on the floor, you feel more part of the show. You feel the heat and the intensity more versus sitting up in the lower bowl or the upper bowl, but you get a better view there, but you don't feel it in your bones like you do at ringside. But yeah, I just remember that, in the rows in front of us, there's some clown, literally Frank the Clown, Noelle's boyfriend or whatever. So, and yeah, you just see her there, and just like I didn't know who she was. I was just like, hey, there's an attractive person here, and then I found out, oh, okay, there you go. But yeah, a great memory, a great time as we get into this show.
All right, the opening matches for the NXT Tag Team Championship. We have the Revival, say yeah, no flips, just fists, taking on, what was the name? the
American
American Alpha. Yeah, American Alpha. I must say
Right?
American Made. American Alpha.
Didn't you just watch this show?
Yeah, but I watched this. I watched this match
15
last
minutes
week.
ago.
I watched this match last week. But American Alpha, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, and my God, I do remember NXT. I remember when these guys were hungry. They were trying to get over, and I believe this is their first title shot right here. And look at Chad go. Chad was a problem. He really was a problem. Like, he was good. I liked him, and it just his chemistry with Jason Jordan, it was definitely good. It's sad that his career got cut short. And honestly, I need y'all to refresh my memory, because when them two got drafted to Raw and my black son happened, what the hell happened with Chad Gable? Like, was he injured? Did he just get lost in the sauce? Like, what happened?
Excellent question, Dom. And I think John and I will vamp for several minutes while we try to think about the actual answer. I feel like he almost got hurt because he got shipped off to SmackDown a little bit later. I think he just got lost. That's it. They came up together, and they might have won the tag titles quickly. This is very professional research we've done here.
Well,
And then
quite a
I remember when
question.
Kurt Angle was it was like, oh no, I have a secret son or whatever the setup was. Well, obviously it's Chad Gable. Clearly it's Chad Gable. He's an Olympian, and how could it possibly be Jason Jordan? And Kurt admitted he has some things he particularly likes, which I'd rather not say out loud.
It's
He
a
likes
key
chocolate.
feature in the Leonardo DiCaprio movie on HBO Max. Anyway, one factor I like to throw out there. Anyway, we haven't gotten to this match yet, but going back on that memory, in that angle where Jason Jordan was already revealed to be Kurt Angle's son, he was teaming with Seth freaking Rollins at the time, and there was this house show at the XL Center in Hartford. Seth and Jason Jordan versus, I think, the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, and it was a house show, but it was I'm gonna throw this out a lot. One of the best tag team matches ever seen, and it wasn't even televised. Like, amazing. And the key component of that is Jason Jordan both times. So there's that. I know that when American Alpha came up to the main roster, they didn't. I mean, like many NXT talents that came to the main roster at the time, they didn't fully succeed. So I'm not. Yeah, I don't know the answer solidly. What happened to Chad Gable at the time? Was he injured? That would make sense. Or who knows? I don't know that answer, friend. So,
All right, well, just curious. Well, this opening match, this definitely set the bar. But was there the dark match before this? Do you guys remember? Or
I am near positive because they would film before the takeovers. They would film 2 or 3 matches for the following week's NXT TV on the
okay.
network. So if I'm not mistaken, I feel like it was a Ty Dillinger match.
Oh, jeez.
What is this? Oh, geez. What is this?
yeah,
He was 10.
220.
Oh, let me.
If I'm not mistaken, I know there was a couple matches before. I'm just gonna throw out and say Ty Dillinger versus Kurt Hawkins. I have nothing to back that up with, but it feels right. It's a hard fact, and we're doing that.
As I'm getting more memories from the show, I still don't remember if there's any dark matches, but I do remember WrestleMania 32 for being the one I was terribly ill at, and getting to the arena, and everyone was asking me, he's like, John, are you okay? Are you gonna make it? I'm like, I think so. And best memory serves, I was okay for that night, but it was a harrowing experience in my tummy.
See, I have no recollection of that.
Eating a
Cool.
good barbecue. All right. Well, yeah, this opening match definitely set the bar. I enjoyed it. Alpha looked good. The Revival, FTR, you already know what they're all about. They haven't changed whatsoever. Yeah, that's just a good way to kick off the show. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah. And I think this was the show where Corey Graves said, and they used that sound bite for 5 or 6 years after, where if you're not enjoying this, you don't have a pulse. Or he said something along those lines.
Yeah.
And I think it was during the Nakamura match. But and what a way to kick off the friggin' night. These dudes, it's just electricity. I'm just gonna keep saying it was electric the entire night because it was. My favorite part of the match though was Gable's reaching for the hot tag. All right, Jordan's just getting his ass beat. He's getting tag teamed, getting double teamed. Gable's reaching, and then I can't remember what his old name was, but FTR with hair went under the ring, snuck under the ring.
Cash Wheeler.
Dash Wilder.
Yeah. Dash
Dash.
Wilder. Dash.
Listen,
Yeah.
tomato. And the hair one, the hair.
You
the
love
gun
these
guy.
guys too.
I know.
And he sneaks under the ring. He goes up right as Jordan is about to tag out. Gable gets the hot tag. He pulls Gable off the apron.
That's some good
I've never
stuff
seen
right
that
there.
before.
That's some
That shit
good
was
stuff right there.
so good. It was great. Excellent. Start to finish.
Yes.
We can give it 5 stars.
It matters. Ain't that
It
right,
matters.
Strap?
Have you ever seen the movie Office Space?
No.
Yeah.
Well, for Ringside, then I know you must know the scene where one of the right in the beginning of the movie, the guy is listening to that hardcore rap, and then the guys pull up, and he's like, "Oh, turn the volume down."
Turns it
just a little
down.
bit."
Just all
I think you
down.
just stole that story and applied it to yourself when you were listening to the Revival's theme song on blast in traffic, and you're like, "Oh, shit, I'm gonna turn this down." I don't know what neighborhood I'm in.
That did happen to me one time. I pulled into the gas station by Mitch's house and I tried to turn it down.
yes. See Office Space too. It might take 2 or 3 viewings, but eventually you'll love it. Rewatching this match, I mean, like that's why you can't always trust your memories, not just in pro wrestling, but in life, because things happen. Just like Dom said, 10 years ago. Holy smokes! And one thing this match was so good. I'm gonna go back and forth a little bit. This match was so good that I think everyone has forgotten there was a big botch in the middle of the match. They're trying to go for some flapjack kind of maneuver on Chad Gable. And I mean, man, it's better to keep the wrestler safe than to try to, make him break his neck or something, because that's what would have happened. So they just had a big botch, and, the mustache one, the bald one, Dax, whatever. I don't know.
Cash Wheeler and Dax
Cash-
or
whatever.
It was
Scott-
it was Dax.
Scott Dawson.
The bald one.
Listen,
The bald
it's not
one.
our fault that they're taking up all the names around here.
Yeah.
They have 4 names. So the bald one there, he just soaks it in. He's such a master of the craft. He's soaking it in, and he's letting the fans chant, and it's Botcha Mania. They're letting him go off, but it doesn't change the memory of the match. It didn't change the action of the match, because that's how good it was. Okay, you say it's 5 stars. We're already breaking the scale. It's already been broken. It's 7 stars because. I just mentioned that match in the XL Center with the Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. It's tough to say, man. But you can say the televised, one of the greatest tag team matches. Probably, I'll say it, the greatest tag team match. This one right here, because I'll always go back to it. I mean, it's been 10 years. There's been plenty of matches on every company: AEW, Ring of Honor, TNA, WWE, NXT. This is still the match. You say, hey, sometimes Nina would ask me that. It's like, let's watch a good match. You want to watch a great tag team match? You put on this, okay? You want a great singles match? You put on Andrade and Johnny Gargano, okay? You want a great tag team match? You put on this one. It was so good. I'm not kidding. I cried 2 days ago watching this match. It was so good. Everything was excellent. If I had to do one nitpick, Jason Jordan, is that he was doing the Taz suplexes. He did 2 of them. Yeah. And back in the day of Kazaa and Morpheus downloading clips of wrestling, right? A lot of Taz clips. He was just holding the guy, Taz and RVD. He's just holding him in the head and arm Tazplex. And he's holding him. He's got him in the grip. He's got him in the clutch. And then RVD taps him on the shoulder. It's like, okay, I'm ready to take the bump now. And then Taz yeets him up into the table in the corner. Jason Jordan had 2 tremendous suplexes in there. He needed to give it more time. He needed to give it more lift. But he just executed them. He executed them perfectly. This match is simply amazing. It set the bar really high for this show. And something else would come up to match that excitement level. But this is just enough words can't be said. This is just one of the greatest tag team matches ever. and that's high praise, and it deserves it.
And it definitely matters. All right, our next match, we have Baron Corbin taking on the debut Austin Aries, a double. And this, to me, it was just a cool down match. It didn't hit for me. This match was dry. I did like the deep six outside the ring. I always was so fascinated with that move right there. But you guys being there, how'd you guys feel about this match right here and seeing Austin Aries taking on Baron Corbin?
The only criticism I could ever have of the takeover era of NXT is there was always the cool down, and there's always a death spot once or twice per takeover, and through no fault of their own. But how the hell are you going to follow that tag match? You can't. It's not their fault. Baron Corbin is great. Austin Aries is great. It's just we needed a break. You're tired. Crowd was still into it. Still had a good time. The match is still fine, but it's just a match. We could have had this on Raw or SmackDown, and it wouldn't matter. It's just, it's a TV match. I mean, it's mostly notable because Aries' debut, and then it was Corbin's finale. So it was a nice one in, one out kind of deal because Corbin debuted at Mania the following night and won the Andre.
Do you think they should have had this match be the opening match and have the tag team match be next? Well, right in this place right here, the second match? No?
No. Because if you were to put this tag match second, we all know what the third match was. You can't do that to a crowd. It's too much.
You could.
Keep in mind, we are wrestling fans. By definition, we are out of shape and we don't have the stamina to deal with that kind of stuff. You know?
Yeah, you're right. WrestleMania 35. That's what happened to me after Kofi won. I don't remember after that.
Going.
I was I'm like, wait a minute. This guy's still fighting. Rey Mysterio got a match. AJ Styles fought. What the hell's going on?
It's 10 after midnight. I'm just hanging on John like, I'm so happy Becky won. Can we please go home? I'm so tired. It's raining.
I'm like, it's cold.
It's so cold.
It's not Philadelphia cold.
No.
Oh, no, dude.
No. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, like I said, in the match, it's nothing special for me. Austin Aries, he got the win off the reversal from the end of days, and that was it. Strap, what are your thoughts?
Sometimes you call it a little lamb because you need to do a sacrifice sometimes, just like the ringside said. I mean, that's layering of a show. I mean, when I saw it was like, 2 hours and change? It wasn't 3 hours. It was 2 hours and something, okay? So looking at that, you're just like, okay, well, this should be an easy show to rewatch, you know? But the layering of matches, the level of importance, and it's like, and unfortunately, WWE main roster for years, they would do that, the women's death spot right before the main event. And it's like, no, could you just do like what if you, what if you did like Rock Hogan and then went right into Jericho Triple H? Jericho Triple H would still suffer a lot, but between that, you still had the ladies triple threat match, It's like, did you need that? It's like, where's that cool down? That's that Vince McMahon mentality, that cool down thing. Do you need that still? I guess so. You probably do. Like, I didn't mind it. I mean, I know this was coming in. I didn't like the match either. I mean, again, debut of Austin Aries. I forgot that Baron Corbin was a heel. I remember him getting those big pops, and the entrance was still cool, But Austin Aries there winning with a roll up or a cheap flash pin.
Yeah.
It was, but in the grand scheme of things, it was fine. They didn't need Austin Aries to do his stuff. The greatest man that ever lived, X Division, Ring of Honor, TNA champion. He's capable, extremely capable of so much more. But that wasn't his role tonight. That wasn't for him to do. His role was to just win, look good, and win, and that's what he did. So you can't. You shouldn't. They don't deserve the pick apart here. They did exactly what they needed to do, and that's okay. So, yeah.
For his debut, I don't know. That was just like a TV
the
match.
debut is more important for someone else, not him.
Oh yeah, but still, then why would you put him on this card then?
You want a marquee. You want to sell some tickets, baby.
It's crazy. Austin Aries' best match in WWE was at the WrestleMania pre-show when he was defending the title.
I was watching Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar again. Thanks for the name dropping, Paul Heyman. And I remember what hey, that weekend, right? Yeah. That was Dean Ambrose's only singles match at WrestleMania, man. That's
What year was that?
I mean,
32?
main show. 32.
32.
Yeah, no, he faced Baron Corbin the next year on the pre-show. But throughout his entire career, he never had his only singles match was against Brock Lesnar. And thinking back, it's like, Dean Ambrose had all these ideas to give to Brock, and Brock was like, no. I mean, he had his own reasons because he was going to go back to the UFC for a little bit. That's probably why he didn't want to get hurt or anything like that. But knowing what we know now about Mr. Moxley and the kind of matches he likes to have, I can totally be on Brock's side and say, I ain't doing any of that. Totally agree with you, Lesnar. Totally agree.
Yeah. Well, fellas, does this match matter?
Nah.
Not really.
No. Sorry.
Respectfully, not really.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. But this next match, Sami Zayn and the debuting Shinsuke Nakamura, you see the shirts? This is OG shirts. Got the NXT tag on the bottom. But yes, the crowd was chanting. The crowd was chanting Nakamura even before the music hit.
They didn't even know what the music
Man,
was.
this is true. This is true. I miss Shinsuke like this.
Mm-hmm.
You can reinvent him and try to bring him back to this glory day, but it's not going to happen. This right here was organic. And Sammy, the heart and soul of NXT, not Johnny Gargano. You already know.
You have two hearts. There's a heart transplant.
You have
it's
two
all right.
hearts, but yeah, he's on his way up to the the main roster.
It's all right. Worked out.
Johnny Gargano's the rebel heart.
Nice.
This is true. But I enjoyed this. And this is like when we finally got introduced to strong style in the WWE product, and they were laid in. Boy, they were laid in. Nakamura's nose all bloody. Whew. So, first of all, when you heard the first instrument, the first note of his theme song, how'd you guys feel?
So I heard we were in the hotel earlier that day, and our friend T-Boy and another friend Eric, they were New Japan guys. They were getting into it because the Bullet Club was so hot heading into that. And it's like, oh, he's not going to have Comatose. It's the best entrance music in wrestling history, this and that. And we listened to it. And I'm like, yeah, it's just music, but it has no context to me. And then I believe that Saturday afternoon, they released Knox music on YouTube officially. So it's like, all right, this is something pretty cool. But then once Sammy's in the ring, the lights go out, it hits, and you have like the squiggles on the screen. Holy shit, dude. That's it. Period. Just holy shit. What it like? This whole segment from start to finish, whatever. It was basically seeing God. Proof that God exists was this wrestling match.
Strap, do you agree?
I mean, I can't disagree with anything. It was a tremendous moment, tremendous matches. Hey, the duality there. It's got both those things. It was just superb. It's supreme. It's excellent. What else can be said? Nakamura comes in with the fanfare and the knowledge and the strong style, bring it to WWE, NXT. It's just great stuff. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. It's the legend of it is so big. It's like it's one of the greatest NXT matches of all time. You have two great, tremendous professional wrestlers in there, and with such an electric crowd, such an electric moment, fight forever. I don't know. I think this is where it became more mainstream. The fight forever chant, right here.
I wrote that in my notes. I'm pretty sure it's the first time we heard it in WWE. I'm sure it was like a Ring of Honor chant first, if I had to guess.
Yeah. It was kind of like the yes chant. I mean, like I think Brian was already doing it, and it really got some steam from my perspective during the Ring of Honor anniversary show, which was on February or early March of 2012. And the idea was, I don't know why fans fantasy book these things and then they get mad that they don't happen, right? That's what we do. But they're like, oh, it's a Ring of Honor anniversary show. They got to let Danielson show up. It's like, no, he's a world champion. He's not going to show up. They don't care about you guys. but everyone thought that he was. So, there's this buzz there. And in honor of Brian, they're doing yes chants. And to me, like, so by the time Miami and WrestleMania 12 happened, people were like starting to do the yes chants. Like, oh, that's when it started. It's like, it started a month ago to me. And here's the proof. But yeah, let's back to this match here. It was great. What else can be said? It was great.
Do you think this might be Nakamura's best match in WWE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It's like
Yeah,
trying
no
to name
question.
another one. It's like, I don't think you can. I mean, he had
Can't
like,
do it.
I liked his I thought he really had a chance. Seth Rollins had that bad back, man. I thought he was actually gonna get that world heavyweight title from him, but no. Nakamura singing Japanese, "You're back." Yeah, I know him and Gunther had a good one over the over the IC title. Him and AJ, unfortunately, it didn't live up to expectations at all. I do remember his match with John Cena where he almost busted John Cena's neck, and he said, "I'm sorry," and John was like, "No, I'm sorry." And oh my goodness, the disappointments called the Jinder Mahal title run. It was just wrong, man.
I don't know.
But
We
yeah,
were dancing in the streets after that SummerSlam, John. I don't know if you recall. We were literally in the streets dancing
Nakamura.
because Jinder won.
I mean, I
was
still
happy.
remember.
I was
I can
happy.
still, I can still,
I was happy.
I can still see his face, Nakamura. I mean, hey, there's a sell job right there. He gets in that Cobra clutch, and Jinder Mahal's going for that Colossus, and Shinsuke's eyes bulge out. They're now I'm going to go on Jinder Mahal rant, but
Don't know
yeah.
we're gonna talk about him again. Might as well.
Nah, that's okay. But yeah, if this is Nakamura's finest WWE match, yes.
Yeah, so this match was amazing. This is probably one of the greatest debut ever, and Nakamura gets the win with the Kinshasa.
I think it
So-
is. I wrote in my notes that this is the greatest debut match in WWE history. I don't think anybody else compares. Because when everybody comes in, it's usually just a TV match.
Yeah.
They come in, now you're going to beat a mid-card guy or whatever the situation is. Nobody comes in hot like this. Immediate contender puts on the greatest match we've ever seen to this point. The crowd, there was a standing ovation for a kick out during this match. When have
Yeah.
you seen that before
Yeah.
or since? I'm sure, I know it's happened, but it's just, I was saying the other day after we finished recording a previous episode, we were talking about, oh yeah, okay, we're gonna do Takeover, and I was watching the match yesterday. I had goosebumps. I'm standing up in my living room, watching this match, and just like completely locked in. It's just, and this I saw this shit almost exactly 10 years to the day ago.
That's crazy.
You know,
Yeah. See?
it's just
There you go.
good wrestling will always be good wrestling. No gimmicks, just two dudes going out there and just friggin' doing it. It's perfect.
So this is not my first time seeing Nakamura. I seen Nakamura on the Ring of Honor show, one of them super card shows, whatever. And I'm like, they say this guy is the Michael Jackson of New Japan. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. But then watching this at the first time 10 years ago, I'm like, oh my God, this dude, he is over. Like, this dude is nasty. Like, he hasn't even did one move yet, and the fans just love him. And then he's doing his art in the ring. Bought the shirt. What's that tell you right there? He's over. He won me over just like that.
I gotta tell you, the first time I ever saw Tanahashi and Nakamura separate matches, I'm like, the F is this shite? Like, what is this? What the hell is this up with this Michael Jackson dude doing, But that's why first impressions, you can't trust him, you gotta get into it, like with the first time you see the Rainmaker, you're like, it's just a clothesline. The high fly flow is a frog splash.
Oh,
like,
man.
what? But when you get into it, when the story builds and you start believing in stuff, that's where the magic is. If you don't believe, it's like the movie Hook. When you stop believing, man, the magic's over. So always believe.
I think Platino was like, "Why do you like Okada?" I'm like, "It's something about this dude. It is something about this
He
dude."
asked
And
you that?
yeah, it was years ago in the beginning.
Oh.
I was like, his finish maneuver is a short arm clothesline, but it's the presentation, it's the camera. It was like he got me hooked. It was good. I enjoyed it. I love Okada still to this day. I don't care about that, but
You know what's crazy about Okada is that I didn't care for. I mean, I'm thinking about Field of Honor. That's when they were in Brooklyn, and there you go, Team NXT, Team ROH.
I went to
NXT.
NXT.
team right here. That's right.
Yeah, shut up, get out of here. But that's when you got the meet and greet with Nakamura, the photo I sent you, and
Yeah.
Okada was there too. But I didn't like him at the time. I didn't care for him. So, and I regret that now. And as a matter of
Yeah.
fact, he will be at WrestleCon on Friday. But I'm still not going to do WrestleCon. But
Oh man,
these guys growing, yeah.
Yeah, I became such a big Okada fan. Like I started tuning in, and then once he started wearing pants, I'm like, oh my god, he started losing every single match. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, then when he came out one day and went back to the trunks, I'm like, yeah,
Oh my
he's back.
God.
He's back.
The similar kind of pop that John Cena got for blue and red, white, and blue for his graphics versus just a black and white screen. That kind of pop is the same kind of pop that Okada got when he took off his robe thing or whatever, and he had trunks on again.
Yeah.
They popped for the trunks.
Yeah, I text my boy. He was like, "Yes, he got it back." I'm like, "Oh my god, yeah, it was good."
That version of Okada was the version of your best friend who finally got over the breakup. Because you got the breakup, you let him be sad, you let him grow a mustache and and do all these weird things. You just let him, because that's how they got a process. Okada had a process by wearing longer pants and carrying balloons.
And
Please,
he
you know.
lost. He sucks.
I remember that. I remember that very well, man. Okada lost his shit for a while.
Yeah,
But when he got those trunks back, the Rainmaker is back.
yeah, it's all in the pants. All right, but while watching this match, seeing the strong style, I'm like, damn, you know what I wish I could have seen? Well, I could see it in WWE 2K if I make it happen. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ken Shamrock. I would love to see that.
Oh, Kenny.
I love Ken Shamrock. Kenny Shamrock, one of my favorites. One of my boys. Forever, my boy. Ken Shamrock ain't gonna hang in a wrestling match. You know?
Guy who couldn't translate one industry to another. He tried really hard, but he couldn't do it.
He was good.
He was.
I think he's great, but there's levels.
Do you have his
I don't
book?
think he's on next level. Yeah, it's on my Kindle.
He got the book.
Oh. Yeah, that's one of those can't rent from the library books that I want. But no. So Ken Shamrock, Crazy Like a Fox, Brian Pillman, got the Gorilla Monsoon book, the
Wait,
David
Pillman got a
Sahadi
book too?
book. Huh?
Pillman got a book.
Yeah, it's called Crazy Like a Fox.
He wrote it.
No, he didn't write it, but it's about him.
My friend wrote that book, actually. An old internet friend I had from back in the day on the old message boards wrote that book. He was always, Pillman was his boy. It's like, had to be 2005 or 6. We were friends, you know, and then kept in touch. And I heard him on an episode of the Wrestling Observer one day, like, we're going to interview, this fella. And I'm like, I know that name. How do I know that name, Liam O'Rourke? And it's like, oh shit, that's my boy. He wrote the book.
So he hooked you up with a download code.
You'd think. No, I purchased it. It's sitting up there.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, Nakamura and Sami Zayn, that match matters for sure. All right, so after this, we have a NXT Women's Title match. We have Asuka taking on Bayley. At this time, Asuka is undefeated, and nobody is stopping Asuka. But Bayley's not backing down. Bayley, she brought it. She definitely brought it. It wasn't a squash match, but Bayley, she didn't tap out, but she passed the hell out. And yeah. So do you feel like, was this the passing of the torch or just a, creative way just to, kind of protect Bayley?
It was definitely, I think it was a little bit of both. They wanted to protect Bayley. She hung around the NXT for a while, too long, I think. She probably should have came up with everybody else, but she stuck around for a little bit. She had a rematch, she lost. But this was great. This is definitely the horsewomen, they're gone. It's the Asuka show from now on, from now until further notice. And yeah, so it was like a little bit of both.
All right. So what do you think about the match?
It's a good match. They have just like Aries and Corbin, the unfortunate distinction to go after one of the greatest matches of all time. Not their fault, but still a really good match. Like you said, Bayley just brought it, wasn't backing down. Asuka just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's funny because Bayley just looks so different. And I think it's just like the side pony is all it is.
And her butt's smaller.
And the gear. All right, well, it's not necessary. But she's like a totally different person, and same thing with Chad Gable. Just he's got a haircut, but he just looks completely different. I know 10 years ago is a long time, but
Yeah.
they're just completely different workers right now too.
Yeah. You got some ring generals between Chad Gable and Bayley right there. They're definitely good. Strap, what are your thoughts about this match between Asuka and Bayley?
The same sentiment, coming after such a hot match. Unlike Baron and Austin Aries, like this match could hold its own. If you just cut it separately and show it separately, you'd never know. It was just a very well done match. The story of the match, that protecting Bayley, that duality again. Gotta love those layers, like a DVD, dual layer disc. Protect Bayley, but also let Asuka shine. Because that's what it was about, that transferring of the championship and the star power. I don't think the fans enjoyed it live. Just the passing out gimmick. It's more realistic, you can say, but people want like something more decisive, more definitive, like a tap out. But they held their own. It was a very, like I said, if you just put it by itself, it's probably an excellent match. Not excellent on the level of the American Alpha or the Nakamura match, but by itself it was still really well done. Seeing Bayley in the old gimmick, I was talking about this on the women's tournament wrestling March Madness bracket. That's the Bayley, that's still the Bayley, like the super over, totally into her character. I still miss that, and I don't think it's not going to be one of those nostalgic thing. I don't think she's ever going to bring that back. Not a chance.
No.
Not until she's 40 years from now.
I seen something that said that she didn't like that
the music.
role.
Yeah.
The music, yeah.
Music was so fun though.
Yeah.
It just gets it. Like she had grown ass men just asking for hugs, probably because they're wrestling fans, and by definition, we're just gross. But it's everyone's just having it. When she comes out, her entrance, everyone's having a good ass time. It's just so much fun. Just joy. The joy of pro wrestling is there.
Yeah.
I still do the thing with the wacky waving inflatable tube, and when she raises them up, there they go. That's still a good pose. Yeah. And I think I don't think it was in this match, but they mentioned Bayley has picked up all the old Hogan spots, like. She's getting, her head getting smashed into the turnbuckle, but she stops it with her arms no.
Yeah. She got that from Eugene.
But by itself, this is a very good match. Not in the memorable level as the others, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. So I'll still give it it does matter vote.
Yes, it definitely does matter.
For sure.
All right, main event time. We have Samoa Joe taking on the NXT champion Finn Balor, the demon Finn Balor, who came out with the chainsaw with no chain. Wow. Had the fans hyped. Had me hyped, sitting here reliving this. What about you guys?
Absolutely. It's just I miss the original, the long ass Finn Balor entrance. Not the chopped up abbreviated one, not the remix, just the full blown boom, boom, boom,
Dun,
boom,
dun.
brr, and all the little shit going on for a minute and a half first. It's part of the aura of black and gold.
Yeah, and then while Finn is doing his entrance, Joe just standing there, not even intimidating, just sitting there, mean mugging.
Perfect Joe.
Yes. I said, yes, I can't wait. Then the bell rang. Joe goes for a headbutt. Then my man get busted open wide open.
Immediately.
Like, oh,
Immediate.
shit. Like, I had to rewind it so many times. Like, wait, is it a punch?
I did too. I was like, where did it happen? I did not see it until they showed the replay at the end of the match. I'm like, where? Oh.
Yeah, because you see the headbutt and then think nothing of it. He throws Finn over the top rope. Next you know, he's busted open. I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? Like, damn. So, yeah, so the ref trying to, stop the match, protect Joe. The crowd's getting pissed. You guys, I'm assuming you guys are getting pissed off at the time, huh?
It was more for us. We couldn't, because like we were saying, we are sitting on the floor. So from our vantage point, it was on I want to say the right-hand side. So we couldn't exactly see what was happening. They weren't replaying it on any large video screen as far as I can remember. And it was just like, well, what the hell are we doing? Is he busted open? Is he hurt? Are they going to stop this match? And I remember that being like a big concern. Like, well, what the hell are they going to do if they stop the match? It's been 4 minutes. Well, we probably have 45 minutes left in the building. What are we going to do? Yeah. And then they said, I feel like this is the first like blood cleanup spot that I could remember them doing in the company. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but.
So I know you just said, like, what the hell is going to happen? What's going to happen? Were you one of the fans chanting "fuck PG"?
No, because I'm a classy individual. I would never use the F word like that in a public space.
What about Strap?
Possibly.
Possible. It's always possible. Yeah, we didn't know what was going on. Like, same thoughts. It's like, we're not really sure exactly what's happening, and it kept happening. It kept opening up. We're just like, oh, this era.
It's 4 times they did it.
But one of the other moments of the match was Joe doing a suicide dive, a tope to Balor, and then the crowd losing their shit. It's like, why? What happened? It's because they did it. You already have a bloody Samoa Joe. You have that. You have the stoppages, right? And then you have this tope and the barricade. Tom Phillips called it as breaking the barrier, but it did not break. But they pushed it back into the front row where Linda McMahon was sitting with her grandchildren.
Oh,
it was like there? That was like, oh! And Linda played it just like she did at WrestleMania 2001. Not selling a damn thing. But yeah, that was the other OMG moment of the match. And yeah, they kept stopping it, but they did the best they could. They tried to keep going. It was kind of silly. Maybe it was a Texas state law. Who knows? But considering the history of world-class championship wrestling, I don't know. But yeah, that definitely impeded things. But they got back to it, and they did. They did a great job. When Balor came out, I was like, isn't he the champion? And then, of course, the belt was on the ground later. It is an entrance. I was like, I thought he was the champion. Oh, there it is.
For what it was a hard-hitting match. The guys were going back and forth, and they definitely brought it. The match stoppage, it is what it is, but every single time, like, they stop, I think it was Corey Graves said, yo, he's getting madder. He's getting madder. Like, you just see him wiping the blood on the mat and whatnot. And I thought it was over. When Joe hit that muscle buster, I'm like, ain't no way.
Oh, they showed the replay of that, and maybe because I haven't seen the muscle buster in a very long time, at least not on a regular basis, that shit looks like it hurts so bad, And he's just the way it was in slow motion, they showed at the very end, and the way he did, they both landed. And I'm like, how do you just not break everything up here?
That's what Tyson Kidd asks himself every single day.
Oh, and it's crazy. The anniversary was the other day for that too. So Joe goes for the coquina clutch, and Finn counters. He gets a 1, 2, 3, and Finn retains. But I want this Finn Balor back. I hope when you guys go WrestleMania, hopefully you can see the Demon or some like shade of this Finn Balor from TakeOver right here against Dom Mysterio. I hope you can see that.
Hey man,
I was thinking about that today.
Yeah,
I think we got a good chance.
The Raiders, it's a dark stadium. It's a real dark. It's a perfect time.
No, he better not paint up like a Raider. I'm not going to be happy.
No, I just meant like a demon. I didn't mean like no Raider, but
no, you said you know what you said.
Speaking of subconscious, the theme song.
Come back as the demon. Come back as the demon. That's what I meant. But all right, Joe killed it here. Went in the main roster, killed it on there, and then Tyson Kidd got hurt. Then they put him on commentary. Why?
I think he was hurt.
He was hurt. Yeah, he was hurt
Was
a lot,
he?
unfortunately. Yeah.
Joe gets injured a lot. You know, he's had a lot of. I mean, he's had a lot of great matches, a lot of great performances over the years, but he's also been hurt a lot, especially in the old Ring of Honor days. Like, you know, going to a show and then it's like, oh, he can't wrestle today. He has an injury. It's like, come on, he's one of the top Ring of Honor guys. I wanted to see Joe, and it's like he's hurt. You know,
see, I didn't know he was hurt. I was wondering why they put him on commentary, because one of my favorite matches of him on the main roster was a Fatal 4-Way. It was him, Brock, Braun, and Roman Reigns.
I think that was at a SummerSlam.
Yeah,
I think that we were probably at realistically.
And then
you know, I remember that.
Did Roman retain that? I think Roman retained. I must say. Right?
I think that's the one.
Well, I know Joe didn't win, which is all that matters.
Yeah,
he probably should have.
And Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
I was in a bad mood, and I just remember by the time that main event came out, it was so into like everyone, really into Braun Strowman at the time. So that main event came out, I was lit, man. I was ready for it, and the match delivered too. So it was a great SummerSlam main event.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, man, I wish Joe had a better run on the main roster, but I didn't know he was hurt. I had no idea. I know COVID happened. He's in the poncho in the rain. You guys are probably there too.
We were also in the poncho in the rain, yes.
We didn't get fired and then rehired.
It's true.
Within a weeks of each other. No, that didn't happen.
Maybe
you're making too much money, so we're going to fire you, but we'll rehire you, pay you differently, and then somehow you're the NXT champion again.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He beat Karrion Kross, right? For the NXT title.
My God. I don't remember that COVID era. Yo, Ringside, if you ever want to talk that COVID era, I'm down. Him and the other boys, they don't want to do it. I want to do it.
In general or COVID NXT?
In general.
Fuck, it's tough. Because like I'll see clips of it every now and again, and I'm just like, wow, like we watch this? This is wild.
Bobby Lashley heating up.
So weird. And it's just, I don't know. It's funny that they figured out, we could finally tell everybody at home, we could command the crowd reactions for every single superstar now. We could curate literally everything we want the people to hear because it's all canned reactions. You know, everything was at their whim. You could just push the button on the soundboard. Actually, I don't think Lashley's over enough. Let's just increase the cheers, and now he's wicked over.
I got a show for you. The COVID era NXT in your house.
Oh, I'll do any NXT. You know that. That's not even a question.
See, I always send the list, but nobody's choosing the COVID stuff. So somebody's gonna get.
You know what you're gonna choose? You're gonna choose COVID era Extreme Rules. I for an I. Whatever the hell that one was called.
Wait,
yes.
Is that the same one with the swamp with Braun Strowman? And
it might be.
Oh, there was one where Seth Rollins jabbed the eye of Rey Mysterio.
He poked it out on the steel stairs.
I remember that. Then he wore the glass eye. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Oh my God, it was terrible.
What a fever dream.
It was terrible. Let's watch it.
Mountain Dew Midnight. Or
Let's watch it.
Midnight Blue, whatever it's called.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
I'm down. Hey, I'm down to watch the Boneyard match. I'm down to watch Cena and Bray Wyatt.
I just watched that today. It was on the Vault.
It popped up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I watched that today, and I'm just like, you know, I mean, Bray Wyatt was definitely an over talent, and he deservedly a WWE champion, but it's just, you know, unfortunately, his life ended way too young. But he is an official WWE champion. And then I just think about NXT. I'm like, man, freaking Nakamura never won the WWE title just for a day or two. Joe never won for a day too.
Yeah.
So many people that didn't. I mean, there's a long list.
Balor
of guys
did have it for a day.
Balor?
Fucking Seth Rollins ruined everybody's career. Oh. Jesus.
Listen, maybe Finn should learn how to bump. I'm just saying. He should have went to hip toss.
It's the same damn bump. He did a Sting. Sting been bumping for years. What are you talking about?
Too many. Listen.
If Rob Terry couldn't break Sting, I don't know how Seth Rollins did. He's a freak.
Yeah. And another COVID match that we should relive. I want to definitely relive the greatest wrestling match of all time between Edge and Randy Orton at WrestleMania Backlash.
That can be a solo show.
Just watch out for those pauses and camera cuts in that greatest match of all time.
Oof.
Shit. How the hell did Edge get hurt in a pre-tape match? Man, shoot. Dummy, yeah. He hurt himself jumping off a cage or something. And
Something.
Like
Jumped off the truck. Yeah.
And Charles Robinson with that big ass bow tie. Like, all right, bringing it back. Woo!
All right. What if I may, my favorite part of this show before we wrap up, I think how many of us went? 5 or 6? John, is that accurate?
Yeah. No, Eric.
No, Eric. My favorite part of this is that UConn was in the final 4, if not the finals, this weekend. That weekend of the show, Saturday night, and our friend Eric, Mr. Easy himself, and his friend Bobby did not want to go to NXT. They decided they were going to go to Hooters to watch UConn play, right? So they get to Hooters. They cannot get a table. They cannot get a stool at the bar. So they had to watch UConn play on their phone in the hotel room.
Wait, why not on TV?
They sat there. Listen, I don't know. They sat there. This is the story. This is how this story will be told until the day all of us die. They sat there side by side in the bed using the hotel Wi-Fi, watching on their phone like this. They missed fucking Nakamura and Sami Zayn to sit there butt to butt watching this goddamn UConn game. That's my favorite part of this show. The whole weekend, in fact, actually.
Wow.
Don't ask them about it. It is true, though.
My favorite part is hearing 2 brand new stories from my WrestleMania.
You know that story.
BFF.
That's possibly in the Mania Weekend Hall of Fame story. However you want to put it up there, but
right next to me, sassing a black woman security guard.
Listen, if we talk about that Mania, we can bring that up too, but we can't litigate that right now.
Hey, is Eric going this year? He's going with y'all?
Eric has priorities.
Well, yeah, but Strap told me. Strap told me, so that's why I'm just curious.
I'm going to call out Easy Money right now, Eric. See if you watch this show. You told me a very long time ago that you would never, ever not go to WrestleMania, especially due to a birth of a child. Liar. All right. Congratulations. Anyway.
Coward. Well,
congrats. All right, let's get back to the NXT show. Is this a top 3 NXT all time?
Oh man,
I think they're all top 3 of all time. for the takeovers.
For the takeovers.
It probably has to be because the bar is so high. Even if the opening tag match was just a regular match, and if it was just really good, like the women's title match, really good match, it stands on its own. It can main event any other show and it'd be fine. But because Nakamura and Sami Zayn raised the bar so friggin' high for everything, forever, it has to be a top, maybe even 1 or 2 takeovers.
Ooh.
You know, it's tough. Takeover New Orleans was great. A Takeover New York was great. All the Brooklyn shows.
I was at all of them.
Me too, man. It just kept banging. 4 straight years.
All right, well, you've seen the card tonight. We've seen all the competitors. They all made it to the main rosters. But who did WWE drop the ball on the most? Through all the talent.
So the people on this card.
Nakamura?
It's too easy. But
I don't know if it's Nakamura because I also feel
won the Royal Rumble.
Won the Royal, which is huge. That's a friggin' a year and a half after this, you know?
Joe is in the main event scene. Finn is a Universal Champion, top star.
Sami Zayn,
sometimes Sami Zayn is probably the most successful. Sammy and Asuka. And
Asuka's killing it.
Bayley's killing it. Bayley's won everything there is to win except for the new mid-card titles. She got everything else.
Chad Gable,
Gable's doing it.
He's doing it.
Mm.
The revival,
Austin Aries.
short-lived. Austin Aries, Baron Corbin, or Austin Aries.
I don't know, because Corbin was. I mean, people can say what they want. Corbin was boring. He sucks, which is objectively untrue. But he was on TV for like 7 straight years. He was always a feature. Whether or not you like him or not, he was always. I think that's highly successful, gainfully employed when a lot of people weren't.
All right, so it's Austin Aries.
I think you have your winner. Austin Aries is
Austin Aries.
I don't know.
not as fault
But
of his
I
own,
almost-
but the biggest failure here.
I almost feel like Joe or Balor could be the answer, though. Realistically, Joe should have won the world title at least once, like we were just saying.
Yeah.
Balor should have had another. I know Balor only won the Universal title because Roman popped hot for steroids or Adderall. So he failed the drug test, so he was just, oh yeah, Balor's an over babyface. Let's try something. He was going to lose the title within 2 months anyways if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean, he never even really got another chance to get there. They put him in once in a while. He dropped him in against Brock for the title. He's not beating freaking Brock. It doesn't matter.
Nah, definitely not. WWE creation too? Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Oh, and no, actually, Balor is the answer, because you remember when he did wrestle Brock Lesnar and the top rope collapsed for no reason. They never explained it, and they just kept moving on.
Yeah.
Roman, listen,
Yeah.
it still happened to Balor. It's the point. The point of all this is the top rope broke and Balor got screwed, and that's it. And then he was wearing baggy ass pants for 2 years.
And that Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
He was broken up with too, even though I don't know anything else about his personal life.
Yeah. All right. Well, this show definitely matters. Ringside, since Strap didn't pick it. Thank you for choosing NXT TakeOver Dallas. I definitely appreciate this.
No. What?
Oh yeah. Oh shit, we did it. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to cut this part out then.
And
oh shit. All right. Well. All right. Well, TakeOver Dallas, a night where NXT just didn't compete and stole the whole damn weekend. Shout out to Ringside. Shout out to Strap for bringing the live perspective. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and drop your favorite memory of this NXT TakeOver. Till then, take care, spike your hair. I'm Notorious One. Boom. We out.